Today, one only has to glance through a morning newspaper or briefly view a news website to see that we face innumerable political, societal, and national challenges. Recently, while speaking with a group of seniors, I overheard a surprising quip from one gentleman. "I'm glad I'm not his age. They're going to have to deal with a lot of tough stuff." In some ways, I understand where that man was coming from. Our generation and our current students will be affected by numerous issues, whose solutions will certainly not come easily. Thankfully, though, we have with us today a group of evil geniuses, educators and specialists who feel up to the task of preparing today's young people to be leaders for tomorrow. Dealing with one of the first challenges, cultural literacy, is Jeff Cole. Jeff, students tomorrow will likely work and interact with a greater diversity of peoples and cultures than any previous generation. Already, many in the creative fields of software design, graphic design, and media entertainment work with clients overseas whom they never meet in person despite their professional collaboration. Our young people will likely have to be aware of a whole host of cultural norms and behaviors and adopt a tolerance and understanding of the myriad of social differences between people. How can we prepare students today for that type of professional social interaction?
Please hang up and try again.
Hallo, mein Name ist Jan-Erik Müller und ich komme aus Deutschland. Zurzeit besuche ich das Dietrich-Bonhoeffer-Gymnasium in Neunkirchen. Ich liebe Technologie, die ich eigentlich jeden Tag benutze. Durch das Internet habe ich die Möglichkeit, mit meinen Freunden in Mexiko und Frankreich zu kommunizieren. Besides, I love to speak with my English friends too. Here's my French friend Katie.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Katie. J'habite en France. Je suis une étudiante. Je parle avec mon amie au Mexique. Her name is Kayla.
Hola, mi nombre es Kayla. Vivo en México. Yo soy una estudiante. Me gusta usar computadoras para hablar con mi amiga Lizzie in America.
Hello, my name is Lizzie. I live in America. I am a high school student in Colorado. I use technology to talk to my friends in Germany, France, and Mexico. My teacher also uses technology to expose us to different cultures and tie those cultures into our classroom.
Students today are experiencing an exciting time in their lives. They are born into an age where technology and the use of technology has increased tenfold from only a decade ago. They are digital natives. They now have instantaneous access to any information they need, and much they don't, and that information is available on a wide range of devices ranging from desktop computers to small handheld devices that can be easily stowed in their pockets. Digital natives today can email, instant message, iChat, voice chat, and video chat at faster connection speeds than ever before, and can connect to any location on the globe with the touch of a button. The global world is even more condensed with the advent of internet-based social networking sites such as MySpace, Facebook, and Twitter, which allow digital natives to follow their friends' every move, even though their friends may be next door or on the next continent. Technological interactions that transcend borders facilitate cultural diffusion, allowing for an understanding of behaviors and cultural norms of the myriad of societies that exist in our world. Technology has had a profound effect on global connections of both friendship and business. We are much less restricted by administrative boundaries imposed by governments regarding communication. We can travel through cyberspace to communicate for personal reasons as well as facilitate business transactions with people we will never meet. Digital natives of today will be immersed into a sea of technology upon entering the workforce with software, graphics, and media entertainment mediums that have been in development or are not yet developed, and they feature the latest technology. Back to you, Scott.
Jeff, good insight. Thanks. The next issue we want to discuss is environmental adaptation, and I'm giving this one to you, Tim. Already, much of the scientific community is in agreement that we will be facing tough environmental issues in the decades ahead. To date, this decade has been the warmest in recorded history, and the likely effects from global climate change may include, but are not limited to, melting polar ice caps, sea level rise, mass migration of people from coastal areas, extinction, the northern migration of tillable land, and a host of other concerns. While it's far from certain what specific effects of climate change the next generation will face, our future generations will likely be forced to innovate in the renewable energy sector, develop conservation technologies, and adapt to the increasing demands of a global population nearing 8 billion. Tim, what do you think? How do we prepare tomorrow's young people?
This is Tim Ettinger from MLT Evil Geniuses, reporting from Jackson, Michigan, on my findings from the scientific community. National Geographic News reports that the Earth is already showing many signs of worldwide climate change. It reports the 20th century's last 2 decades were the hottest in 400 years. Average temperatures in Alaska, western Canada, and eastern Russia have risen twice the global average. It is predicted that the Arctic could have their first ice-free summer in 2040 or earlier. Polar bears and indigenous cultures are already suffering from the sea ice loss. Finally, there has been an upsurge in the amount of extreme weather events like hurricanes and fires. So what does that mean to our students? Isn't this a problem for adults? Just the contrary. At International Education Week 2009, Secretary of Education Duncan explained, "International education is an important part of a well-rounded and complete education we need to offer all of our nation's children. Our graduates should be global citizens prepared to work with people from diverse backgrounds. As a matter of fact, children from all over the world have already discussed global climate change at the Children's Climate Forum Copenhagen 2009. At this forum, the final document will express children and youth's concern and ideas on how the world and state leaders should deal with the climate challenges and which role children should play in the solution of the future climate challenges. Also, at the Global Warming Students Speak Out, kids from around the world came up with 50 ideas that could help global warming, including using solar panels in new construction, providing taxes for recyclers and carpoolers, and unplugging electronics from the wall that aren't being used. Our students are already thinking and doing things to preserve the earth. So what does that mean to us as educators? What should we be doing? Climate change isn't just happening locally, it is global. So we as educators need to connect our students globally. We can do this by providing opportunities for them to share their ideas and concerns about the climate through online global journaling or participating in online global virtual schools and networks like Eno Environment Online that already has an established global program for environmental theme. They could participate in e-PAL programs where students from different cultures and countries can communicate their ideas. Even Nickelodeon has a program called The Big Green Help that educators could get involved in. As educators, we can and must connect our students globally with lessons and curriculum that goes further than the classroom. Tim Ettinger, MLT Geniuses, reporting. Back to you.